Hello, good morning. What's up, morbid people? Welcome to another day. Here iLeoLIFE. As always, thanks for watching this video and thanks for being part of the family. I am sure that many of you have been to a water park at least once in your life. The world is full of them, and in summer, they are a good way to beat the heat and have a good time. Well, today we have come to Aqualandia, in Benidorm. In my opinion, one of the best water parks in Spain and Europe. And attention, because we have not only come to enjoy it. We have come for 3 reasons. 1. To see how they prepare the park before the bathers enter, before the doors open. See what security measures they are taking against the virus. And 3, because they are going to open the park just for us, just for my friends and me. Of course, for 2 hours. 2 hours today and 2 hours tomorrow, because we will be there for 2 days, so for 4 hours this park will be exclusively for us and, well, we are going to inspect it. Let's see how they prepare everything, how they get everything ready, and of course we are going to enjoy it like children. It's not every day they open a water park for you, so you have to take advantage of it. In fact, look at how right now we are in the parking lot and there is no one, there are only the cars of the lifeguards. They are coming little by little. Gardeners' vans, that they are leaving the lawn in the best possible way, hopefully one of those visits my house, and nothing more. Of course, we have had to get up early a lot. It's 7:30 in the morning right now and I've been the first of my colleagues to arrive. I can't believe it. I am always late and this time I arrived first. Anyway, come on, I'm sure this early start will have been totally worth it. Are here.
Hello.
You have arrived late. Maybe it was me who arrived very early.
It is that you have arrived very early. We had agreed to meet at 8. What time did you come?
At 7:30 a.m.
At 7:30 a.m.
It is the first time that you arrive at the places before us.
I already told you, man.
But, well, Aqualandia is the perfect excuse to get here as soon as possible.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Well, here we are. The park opened just for us. Just by entering we saw that they were cleaning and disinfecting the entire park.
We have met with a partner who is going to do water tests to check the chlorine level. I guess. What exactly do you check every day?
Well, every day I check what is the chlorine, pH, and turbidity of the water. Those are the parameters we are asked for.
But hey, we couldn't get distracted at all because we had met one of the park managers.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
New protocol. Let's go elbow first.
It's the tradition.
Yes.
You woke us up at 8 in the morning. What are we going to do here today?
We wanted to show you the training carried out by the lifeguard department, which is physical training.
Physical training.
Today we do have physical training. It can also be technical. What we want to take advantage of in these training sessions is to practice the techniques that we could perform if we had any intervention.
They get up early a lot.
Yes.
How cool.
The opening hours of the park now currently from 10 to 8 in the morning.
Okay.
From 10 in the morning, to 8 in the evening. You have to prepare everything. Not only do we prepare the park, but we prepare ourselves to be able to serve customers in the best possible way.
I think it's great.
And it's a great way to start the day. You do a little bit of sport, get in the water and activate your body.
All day you go with energy.
Today they are not only going to swim, but also to run. They're going to have a kind of Iron Man.
An Iron Man, correct.
We who have woken up 5 minutes before having to come here and they are already running.
Notice that whenever I have come here, because I come to Aqualandia every year, I wondered why are all the lifeguards so fit? And now it all makes sense. They get here to run and exercise before the workday begins. Without a doubt, the lifeguards of this water park do not need to go to the gym. But hey, how would these lifeguards act now in the midst of a pandemic? What happens if an intervention has to be made to a client due to dizziness, for example?
Well, us this year. The difference that we have compared to other years is the issue of COVID. The first thing we do is protect ourselves. If a client has gotten dizzy, they lie on the floor. As always, they will put on masks and we will raise their feet to try to stabilize them.
How strange it is to see all this empty. And the maintenance of the slides, how is it done?
The review is done by our area managers. They start by doing the normal route that a client does, and there they check all the points, from the fact that the stairs are clean until we don't have any small water leaks in a slide, that all fasteners are correctly positioned. See, these are the walkies that we use in the attractions so that you have communication with them. We have capacity meters to add and subtract.
I want to see this in person. Yes, sir, I want to help do a review of a slide.
And now it's time to do maintenance, as we can get wet on some slides. It's time to remove the mask to be able to use them, always maintaining social distance.
Before connecting the attraction, we make 2 visual checks. One in the funnel to make sure all the fiber pieces are in perfect condition, and another one that starts from the spout to right in the funnel.
And this is what we were going to do now. And we are going to go with the lifeguards to check this slide, the cyclone. We are about to enter the slide. Wow! Incredible!
Here we are going to check all the tips, that they are fine, that there is no type of separation, no crack in all the route that it has.
Here it echoes a lot.
To give us an idea, if a colleague enters through the funnel area, they would hear us speaking perfectly, they would hear us perfectly.
Of course, it was very clear there, but here things start to get complicated.
Going down a slide.
We are in the engine room of the cyclone. Now we are going to activate all the motors that operate the attraction. We start little by little, with starting piece 1. Now it is being activated, the motors start to work and they begin to inject water into the attraction. This action requires time, because we have to go little by little, since electricity consumption is very high, so as not to saturate the power lines.
And after this review, it was obviously time to try the slide. But watch out. Not to enjoy it, just to see if everything was indeed correct. Why do I always have to ride in the back? Why I am always at the back?
The thumbnail of the video looks prettier this way.
Let's go. How have you been able to verify that we have not enjoyed ourselves at all and we were only seriously checking that everything was fine? Cool. What a nice way to start the day.
I don't think we've ever gone down so hard.
I was watching because the camera that I have put here. There was a moment during the descent that you will see me extremely worried, because since we are getting a lot wet, and I did not want the camera to get wet, I was thinking, you will see how I am going to break the camera this route, but no. It was time to discover what measures is Aqualandia taking to deal with the coronavirus in each attraction. In other words, apart from the generic ones throughout the park such as the capacity, the hydroalcoholic gel points and the masks, would you have other specific ones for each attraction? Well, right now we are facing the smooth slides. What security measure have you prepared for this attraction?
Well, look, here on the stairs, where the customers have to wait. We have drawn some red dots. In those who have to stop, they cannot line up one behind the other, and those points have a distance of more or less 1.5 or 2 meters each. Also another security measure above in the smooth slides. Yes, look now, when we go up there is a railing on which the client holds on to propel himself, and the lifeguard disinfects this railing with a cloth and disinfectant.
Wow.
To each customer.
To every customer. Wow.
what we have also implemented is some hydrogel points, and every time they are going to enter the attraction they have to disinfect their hands.
It is clear that the Spanish parks are making a huge effort to guarantee maximum security for their customers. But hey, let's continue analyzing the measures that Aqualandia is taking in this case, in another attraction. And in the case of the rapids, for example, what would be the measures against the coronavirus?
Well, as general measures that we use in all the attractions, the first is the capacity, which is controlled. And as specific measures that we have in this attraction, for example, it is when giving the donut to the customer that we have a lifeguard who is also in charge of disinfecting the donut before delivering it to the customer. Other security measures that we use are, for example, in each raft we leave at most 3 or 4 clients. We do not usually fill them.
And I can already assure you that this is the case, at least when I jumped in, nothing to do with previous years when many people accumulated in each raft. And okay, up to this point one thing had been clear to me: it is easy to control the capacity in a slide, but what about in a pool? How is it done? And then I noticed something that I had not seen before. All the pools in the park were surrounded by a rope that prohibited the passage, and you could only enter from a single point. In this way they could count the capacity and control it in a better way. If you have ever been to Aqualandia, these 2 slides will sound a lot to you. It was time to analyze Vertigo, the highest capsule slide in the world. Yes, highest in the world, my second favorite in the park.
Mi segundo favorito del parque.
Vertigo being a capsule slide, I imagine they will have to clean it, right?
In Vertigo also what we use apart from these general measures that I have mentioned, the lifeguard is also in charge of disinfecting the capsule.
I imagined it. Bark, do you have anything to say?
One of the regulations of the new normality, and that we have only found at Aqualandia for now, is that it is mandatory to wear a mask whenever we are in common areas, even if we are changing from one slide to another. We can only take it off when we are eating or we are in a pool or riding the slide itself. That means we have to queue with the mask on, and when we get to the top we will have to take it off. But obviously if we jump down the slide with the mask in hand it will get wet. What Aqualandia has done is that for 50 cents you can buy this cover that you can then tie around your neck. You can carry it in your hand when you dive, to be able to store the mask and thus not get wet when you jump down the slides or are in the pools.
As everything has changed due to the damn virus in the queues that used to last 20 minutes, now they lasted 5 minutes at most, at least the days we went.
Using the separation, so that there is a sufficient safety distance between one row and another.
What you see now is my first time at Aqualandia in 2015. I remember the park being full everywhere, and now look, nothing to see. And these images are from noon in the middle of summer. Obviously the only good thing about all this is that even when we are no longer alone in the park there were hardly any queues, and we broke a record for all the times we were able to jump down all the slides this year.
Apenas había colas y batimos un récord de todas las veces que nos pudimos tirar de todos los toboganes este año.
Por fin llegó el momento, poco no lo cuento, dispuesto a darlo todo. Vuelvo a mi apartamento, todo el verano por delante, sin nada.
Wow. I don't see anything. I can't see anything.
Nothing is visible.
I see nothing. Come on, touch the ground.
I can't.
Very well. What do you do?
I don't know. Hey, you're cheating, huh?
No, calm down, man.
Son días de verano, todo el mundo sonríe cuando sale el sol en verano.
Bye.
A todo lo que diga tu imaginación.
And this is my favorite slide. Before I told you that Vertigo was the second, well, this is the first. Why? Well, because for a moment you don't touch the slide and it's a free fall, literally. Wow. Let's go. Did you notice? Take a good look at it. Okay, here you stop touching the slide, notice that you don't hear the rubbing with the water. Boom. And here you hit again with the slide.
Haz todo lo que diga tu imaginación en verano. No resisto todo en esta situación, exceptuando la tentación de ver a todas las chicas en bañador. Son días de verano.
Hurry up.
Come on, let's go.
I want to go to the slides, hurry up. Holy shit, that's my locker, it's my locker, and I'm thinking, when is he going to close it? And it's my locker, man, I'm stupid. Let's see the plastic for the mask. No, wait for me, I have left the plastic for the mask. In the end it ends up waiting for me. In the end they end up waiting for me. In the end, the second day I just enjoyed it and did not record anything. But we want to tell you a couple of things.
And this year will be such an atypical year. Aqualandia is going to close on August 23rd, so if you want to come to the park, hurry up because there are very few days left.
And we want to take advantage of the moment to give them a message.
And it is that Aqualandia has spent a lot of money to be able to open safely, and it is that we are in the midst of a global pandemic.
All the Spanish parks are spending a lot of money to try to offer the best security possible in this unusual situation, right? And well, the message is the following. We have seen irresponsible people who do not put on the mask in this way. It is that they do not put on the mask. And when the security guards were in the area, they did want to cover their mouth with a mask, but immediately when the security guards were no longer looking, they took it off. Really, I think that because of these people we can't enjoy places like this much more, because of these people things are going the way they are. So really, please, if you come to a place like this where there are a lot of people, please, since the park is investing a lot of money to try to guarantee the greatest possible security, please contribute your bit, okay? It is not that difficult to wear a mask. And nothing else, here is the video. I hope you really liked it. If you like this type of content, hit the likes button, okay? I want you to pop the like button, obviously subscribe to the channel right now if you are not, and another very important thing, I have come to the park with my colleagues Adrian and Mark. They are addicted to amusement and water theme parks. They have a channel dedicated exclusively to this, and if you want to meet them, you can find them below. In fact, not the channel, the video they have made, because they have also made a video of the stay here at Aqualandia. Do you want to say something?
Nothing, you already said everything, huh?
I talked a lot, too much explanation.
No, it's perfect, man.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera. Yes, that's fine. Thanks guys and see you again, bye.